Max Magerson. Maggie, you want to come say hi? Come on. Come on. Come say hi. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. She's like, oh, lady, you're so high maintenance. What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you beautiful? Maggie and I are excited to see you guys today. How is everybody? It's a gorgeous, gorgeous Friday here in North Carolina. It is the second day in a row that I've had my windows open for the first time since probably the beginning of May, maybe even April. So I'm so happy. It is no longer a gajillion degrees outside, but that'll probably change next week. So I'm in a super good mood. I've been preparing for the Art Deco workshop, which is coming up on Monday. So I wanted to come on today and just make sure that there's no questions. Oh my gosh, Donna Lyon, is that you, my friend? I feel your love like reverberating through my internet vibes. And if it's not you, I love you anyways, whoever that is. But I bet you it's Donna, because she always sends me the same love hearts, and I just love it so much. Happy Friday, says Kenya. Amen. Woo, right? It's been a week and a half. Hi, Jeanette. Jeanette is in the house. She's my #1 helper. She and Tara are always hanging out here in the Facebook group, and they are like the biggest. They're like my hearts outside my body when I can't be in the Facebook group. Ooh, Linda is visiting in DC and been painting watercolor in your art journal. That sounds amazing. I want to do that. Ooh, Erin says same in Southern Arizona. Very nice last 2 days, only in the high to mid 80s. Right? Fall is finally here. I know, right? That's how I feel. I'm like, what? It's not even 80 degrees. Like, what is happening? Oh, hello, Kipperly. That's the cutest name I've ever heard in my whole life. I want my name to be Kipperly, especially since my name is now like a meme of the worst human being on the planet. That's so cute. Hi, Julie from Australia. Julie, is it not like the middle of the night there right now? That's late, right? What time is it there? It's got to be like in the early morning or like middle of the night. Erin says she's excited for your Art Deco class. I know, me too. I'm super excited, and that's why I wanted to. Oh, you're welcome, Kipperly. It makes me happy just to say Kipperly. I feel like I should be doing this when I say your name, Kipperly. It's so cute. Yeah, I wanted to hop on because I'm not going to be on until Monday, which is when it's already started. So I want to make sure no one has any questions. Yay, Misty's here from Virginia. We're almost neighbors because I'm in North Carolina. I can't wait to start too. I'm actually really excited, and I wanted to come on and I want to go over all of the giveaway prizes that I have in store and answer any supply questions. And actually, I'm going to start off with the supply issue because I have been hearing this. Jeanette let me know. A couple of people have asked, and people have even been emailing for me as well. So the if you haven't had a chance to to log in and look at the supply information. Oh, and by the way, look what I did. I made a fancy banner. And if you're like, what is she talking about? I'm talking about this. Look how fancy I am. I made that banner all by myself. I didn't even know that was a thing till literally 2 seconds ago. But if you do want to join us, you can still join us for 60% off with this coupon code. I love Art Deco. And you can register at awesomeartschool.com. It's the Art Deco Mixed Media Portrait Workshop. And if you haven't logged in yet to check out what everything is, all the supply information is in the classroom for you, as well as alternate supplies. The only thing I didn't have an alternative listed for was the Pit Pens by Faber-Castell. And those are, I think everyone in the workshop joined and bought them all up because there's apparently none left. So I wanted to let you know that you can use paint pens in skin color if you don't have access to the Pit Pens by Faber-Castell. And I was actually just going to come on and show you a little demo. So it's going to be okay for a couple of different reasons. Reason number one is that the Pit Pens are what help us take our hot dog to a hamburger. What does that mean? It means we are going to be doing the first 4 days. You really have a complete project. You really kind of do. And we don't use Pitt pens until like the end. So these are the 4 layers. These are the hot dogs. And so you have her completed already with shading, and she looks fabulous as it is. So without Pitt pens, you're still okay. So I just want to make sure, and nobody's like freaking out that they can't get their hands on some Pitt pens. Where the Pitt pens come in is after we do everything to completion, and you want to kind of like level up your project a tiny bit more, like deepen the shading, add a little bit extra dimension. That's where the Pitt pens come in. So I just don't want, if you can't get them and you're super sad, don't be sad, because you're already done at this point anyways. And so the reason why the way that this process works is that it's another Record Clever. This is like years old thing that I was demo on eyeballs I was doing. So I have this, but this is the same process. I use this process for like a million of my mixed media projects. That's why I'm teaching it, because it's so awesome and it works so well. So I have a coat of Mod Podge on here. So like we could be done by now. We could be done. So what the paint pens do, and what the Pitt pens do, and why I like Pitt pens, is that they're filled with a pigmented India ink, and they're not found in any other markers on the market. They like don't exist. That's why there's no alternatives listed. And the way that they work is that I apply the pigment from the markers onto the slicker surface, because there's a sealer on here, and then they stay kind of wet, and then you can use your finger to just move that ink around, and it's super smooth because it's just ink. It's, you know, the same ink you would find in an ink bottle, but they don't make inks like all those skin colors the way that Pitt pens by Faber-Castell do. However, like Posca, for instance, has skin colors, and so I just tested it today. It's the same process where you're just laying down some ink, and then you can take your finger and you can blend out in some more colors. So for the eyeshadow, I would use like a brown. You just pick colors that match your paint colors. So if I was using the eyes, I would use green. If I was doing this makeup, I would use brown. They don't have a ton of skin colors. They have like 2. So you're sort of missing like an in-between. You kind of want like an in-between color, which would be the cinnamon of the Pitt pen. So your choices for alternatives are to buy the Pitt pens individually if you can't grab a skin tone set. So you could, and I'll take questions in just a second. So you could buy just like a cinnamon and a light flesh, and you'd be good to go. I also ordered a few days ago because somebody emailed and they said, does this work? And it's a skin tone acrylic paint pen set. And I actually was on Amazon last night. My order got delayed. Ugh, it's just so annoying, because I don't want to tell anybody like, yeah, that'll work, if I haven't actually tried it myself. That's very misleading. What if it doesn't work? That I would feel awful. So I ordered it immediately, and I was like, I don't know, stay tuned, I will test that. And my stupid order has been delayed. But I went in last night to Amazon last night to check on my order, and there's actually like 4 different manufacturers, and they all sell the same exact thing. Anybody saw my gel crayon demo on YouTube last week? It's the same thing. It's like, it's the same exact product, and then it's private labeled by all these different manufacturers, by all these different brands. It's the same freaking product. So hopefully they'll come today, but those acrylic paint pens are basically Posca pens, but that set is just skin tones. So I think we'll be fine if we can get a hold of those, and they're super cheap. A whole skin tone pack of, I think 8 colors is like $12. So I just want to let you know I'm aware of the Pitt pen shortage. I'm actually just going to look on Amazon right now, and I'll show you a picture of what I'm talking about. So I don't want anybody to freak out. It's all going to be good. I'll show you the ones I'm talking about, and then I'll take questions. Yeah, I bet you mine got lost or something. Well, there's a lot. Oh, there might be 12 in here. Yeah, I just got a notification from Amazon. Your package may be lost. I'm like, you think? So this is what it looks like. It's the skin tone pack. And they look like really good colors. I really do want it. So Erin, everything is in the supplies for you. Like literally I gave you an 18-page PDF in the supply classroom. I'll show you right now. So this PDF is in your supplies classroom right now. So go log in, check it out. And the Pitt pens are in here somewhere. There's so many here. This is what the Pitt pens look like. Okay. All this information is in the workshop classroom right now for you. But like I said, I'm going to have to order another set because mine got lost, which is really annoying. But I do think that should be fine. So I don't want anybody to freak out. So there is a ton of brands of that paint pen there. Bryn is asking. I found 4 brands. All you have to do is go to Amazon and search skin tone markers, I think is all I searched for. Skin tone. Oh, actually I searched for Pitt pens skin tone, and that's the first thing that shows up. Yeah. So I would just still search Pitt pen skin tones. So whoever this manufacturer was smart, because theirs came up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, geez, there's a ton of colors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 12 colors in here. They're super good. And it's like $1 a pen. So that would be, I think that those would work fine. So yay, sorry about the last minute. I should have tested that out a million years ago because I've been, Lord knows, doing this technique for a million years. No worries, Erin. You're super welcome. They're the same. Actually, Bryn, they're a substitute for both. To be honest, Posca pens are acrylic paint pens, and that's what that Amazon thing I was searching for are also acrylic pens. They just have a smaller nib. They're kind of like a halfway between Posca and Pitt, because Poscas, remember, are the only brand of marker that have that special India ink inside that I love, but I think we'll be fine. Oh, I'm sorry, Lisbeth. I hope you feel better. Okay. Brianna's getting her supplies. Awesome. Okay. I'm just looking at comments to make sure I didn't miss anything like glaringly obvious. Joanne's has the Pitt pens in stock, Jeanette. You talk about Joanne Fabrics. Misty asks, is it easy to learn from someone that hasn't done this before? Yes, 100%. It's going to be so easy because we're only doing like 1 or 2 steps every day. So it's super slow. It's very slow paced. So like you won't have any opportunity to be messed up. And for those who want the face drawing part of it, you get that always. I'm a drawer anyways, so I always will. Brianna, sorry, I was just reading this. You'll already be painted at this point. You could always go in with some little tiny watered down paint, but the way that we use the pens, sorry, I have to detour for my drawing explanation. The way that we use their pens, it's like so tiny, and the acrylic paint that's in here is very like, it's like a perfect viscosity for the way that I blend them with my fingers. And so unless it's like a golden fluid acrylic, a regular paint won't work. You can certainly mess around with taking acrylic mediums, and watering down your paint. It's just way easier to use it from a marker. just calling it like I see it. I have the same set of Pitt pens. I've been using them for years. So yeah, I mean, you can. But we've also we're like past the painting portion at this point when we're using the markers. But yes, you can. Correct. Aaron says, confirm the Posca brand. But the Posca, the problem with Posca is it doesn't have all your colors that you need. That's why I really want this other set to come in, because this one looks like a lot of really good sets. So go on Amazon and search Pitt Pen skin tones and find these. You do not want alcohol markers, and you do not want Tombow markers. What are these brands? You want paint markers is what you want. Or just grab Light Flesh and Cinnamon on Posca pens. All right, perfect. Yeah, the Poscas they're awesome. They just don't have the skin tones. Do I have a class for that? Yes, I do. And it's in the Mixed Media Society, which opens on Monday. So this whole workshop kicks off the opening of the Mixed Media Society. It's my annual mixed media party. So yes, I do. You can check out, there'll be more information about that coming to you during the week, but yes. Irene's here from San Antonio. Awesome. So that's, can you do this class in watercolor? Nope. Not this one. This is a super specific, I mean, you can color it in watercolor, but you surely, if you want to just use this as a reference, you totally can, but but the whole layering thing and all that, it does not work with watercolors, because all of it will get reactivated every time we do the layers. So it keeps moving. So you need acrylics, because that's what freezes it in place. So when we put on our sealers, you don't get any weird surprises. Yes, you can sign up today. Use the link right here in my big banner. Just go to Awesome Art School. Just use that coupon code so you don't pay full price. Is there a chance to join your Awesome Art School and pay with PayPal? Yes, I believe I do. I think Teachable does start taking PayPal now for its memberships. Yes. Lisbeth, I believe so. Jill says I couldn't get signed in. So when I have login issues, just close out all your browsers and start back fresh at awesomeartschool.com. That's the first thing I always tell people to do. Just start fresh. And then if you already have an account, then you want to click login and log in first. If you don't have an account, then you can just sign up for the workshop. Okay, I think that's all the supply issues that there were. Other than that, everything is in the classroom for you. And I will actually go, when I get off of here, I will go in and I will find the links for those alternatives and I will put them in the classroom, okay? And just writing myself a note because I'll forget. Okay, so go to awesomeartschool.com. Log in, Jill, and then click at the top. It says just my classes. Hold on, I'll show you. We are having online support during a live stream. Hold on, I'll share my screen. All right, this is what you want to do. Woo. Oh, can you see? Oh, here we go. So you're going to go to awesomeartschool.com, log in. Your screen will look like my screen, and then just hit right up here where it says just my courses, clubs, and ebooks. That's what you want to click. And that will show you what you bought. Alrighty, remove. Okay, I hope that works. I can never see what you guys are seeing, so hopefully that works. Where do we go to sign in to the actual class, and what is the time to catch it live? So you go to awesomeartschool.com. And all of the lessons every day, everything is already pre-recorded. So I'm releasing them every day, 8 a.m. But then once they're out, you have lifetime access. So you can do them whenever you want. However, I'll be here every day live at noon because I do giveaways all week long. So if you want to be in the running to get one of the prizes, and I'm going to go over them in a minute, all you have to do is post your work for that 24-hour period. So look at my new hoodie. Isn't it so squishy? And Jeanette, my store is back up online. So the way that we play the game is that the lesson will launch. It'll be released at 8 a.m. on Monday morning. And then you'll have till next Tuesday at noon to post the class work from that day. And you just post them in the Facebook group. In the past, we had people post in the announcement sections, but it seems to be that's like an unsurmountable task for a lot of people. So now you just post it anywhere in the Facebook group. And I'm gonna actually have my kids pick the winners every day. So it's super, oh, you see Tippy running by. So it's not me choosing favorites or anything. Tippy, come here, come on. Come on. So, sorry, I'm just reading comments. So the actual class is on Awesome Art School. I think I got that one. Yeah, so this one, so I have some more neutrals. I mean, I have them. I have the whole Posca set, and I'm a little underwhelmed by their choices. But if maybe there's some that I'm not aware of, you can check them out. I mean, you just want skin tones is what you're really looking for. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Do I need a link for the discount? You just use the coupon code I love Art Deco right here. Take that with you, Ursula. Okay, so for giveaways, I love giveaways. It's way more fun. The whole week is basically a party. So the live portion is just me hanging out, answering questions, checking out your artwork, answering questions, and giving stuff away. Yes, thank you, Jeanette. And oh, there's Tippy. And also the information is right on the screen. You just go to awesomeartschool.com and it's called the Art Deco Mixed Media Workshop. So I'm giving away these brand new hoodies, right? Tippy is excited. I have hoodies and by the way, they come in other colors besides pink. I know there's some people that are like, oh, I guess I'll take the pink one. I have other ones. You wouldn't get this one. This one's mine. I'll let you choose your color. And actually, let me see what colors they do come in, guys. I don't even know. And I also designed some t-shirts that have the same logo. So now those are there. And these are all in my Etsy store as well, which is so weird. I've only ever sold my books in my Etsy shop and like some art. And it's so weird that I have like other things in my Etsy store. I want to see, I think the sweatshirts come in, they come in cool colors. There's like a purple, there's a navy, a light blue. I think there's like a maroon, a gray. So yeah, they come in a bunch of fun colors. Oh, sorry. This is my favorite saying. Okay, this is like my only saying, really. So this comes from my creed. When you sign up with me at Awesome Art School, I have a creed. So it says, you can't get worse with more practice. And normally it would say also, that's not a thing. But I didn't want to make it too long. So you can't get worse with more practice. So like, get on it, sisters. Let's do it. So that hoodie comes in a lot of colors. And actually, somebody already bought one and reviewed it. And they said they loved it. They had like a maroon color one. I actually really like the navy. They come in a ton of sizes. So that'll be fun. Oh, thanks, Jeanette. And then the t-shirt has that same saying on it. And that one comes in, I'm excited. I don't know why it took me so many years to figure out to give away clothes. Like, God, I'm slow on the uptake. Oh, this t-shirt comes in a ton of colors. It comes in purple, red, green, 2 shades of blue, orange. I love that orange one. I'm gonna have to order that one for me. Like a maroon, a pink, a gray, and a light purple. So there's a lot of fun choices for that one. Candy, can't wait to win, honey. I know, right? Oh, knowing my luck, they're gonna live in Romania because every time I have huge piles of things, twice I've given away all my books at once, and twice the winner was in Romania. And I'm like, who is even in Romania? I knew anyone in Romania. Hilarious. So I'll also be giving away my books. There's a lot of my students' work is in here. A lot. And one of the reasons this book is normally extra expensive to purchase is because it's so many pages and color printing is really expensive. But for every single one of the projects, I have a full page of student work in here. So, and it's so appropriate for mixed media because while I'm teaching my methods for making all the whimsical women of the world is really a hot dog. It's alcohol markers topped with colored pencils. So the substrate is the paper. The alcohol markers is really the bun because it's holding everything together. The colored pencils can be the hot dogs, and then the ketchup, the toppings are just like pen, like paint pen, white and black paint pen, and that's it. So these are a perfect example of a lovely little hot dog. And everyone in their workshop classroom, in addition to the 18-page PDF that talks about supplies, has the 31-page hot dog PDF that actually has her on there on one of the pages. And it's like 26 different ways to make hot dogs. And hot dogs simply means like a 4-layer mixed media project. That's all that means. So this one is actually such a good giveaway for this event because not only do you have all these hot dogs in them, but because so many of my students, because I teach so much mixed media, did the projects not as a hot dog, but they followed the drawing portion and then they used their own materials to color them in. So there's actually like a million other little hot dogs going in there too. And I made sure that when I featured their works, I listed the supplies if they told me what they were for publication. So it's kind of relevant in a bunch of different ways. I probably will also be giving away this one because there is a drawing component. And I kind of detoured when I started talking about the drawing portion. So the drawing portion, gonna give you the lesson. I will always give you a drawing lesson because I always draw from scratch. However, if that's just like way too intimidating and you're like not into it, I'm just here for the mixed media, I always give my mixed media students, templates, or I'll say like, hey, you have my full permission to photocopy this and transfer it, trace it, light table it, whatever you want to do to get it onto yours, that's fine. And then if you want to resume the painting and everything on your own, that's perfect. So in this workshop, I will be giving those exact same things. I will teach everyone who wants to learn how to draw her from scratch can follow that lesson. And if you don't, I have another lesson on just how to transfer my drawing, and I give you the template and that you can trace. So everything is in here that you need. That's how I always teach everything. I'm not going to leave it short. I'm not going to make it so that you're not going to be successful, okay? So everything you need is in here. Oh, Sarah. Hi, Sarah Waltz. She said, yeah, Blick has sets and individual pit pens. Yeah, Jerry sells pit pens open stock as well. They're less common in the craft stores, are more common in those art stores. What else? Oh, good. Oh, Susan, I'm so glad you're looking forward to it. Exciting. I will also be giving away Mixed Media Magic because this was published before some of these projects are hamburger projects, but it was before I was referring to those as that. So when you get this, you'll be like, oh my gosh, that's our hamburger system. Now I know what it is now, after the fact. So, and when you join the Mixed Media Society, all the projects that are in the book, all the video projects are actually in there for you, plus a bunch of bonus projects as well, plus like 90 million other projects too. But just so you know, that's where the video portions of these are a real thing and they are available as well. I also have a bunch of journals. So I'll be giving away one of these. This is a really fun little toned paper pad. And Bryn Wynn, who is in here, does amazing, amazing toned paper drawings. And this is a little fun little thing that I love to work in. I love doing faces. And I did a live on my Facebook page that shows how to do this. So there's actually a little course you can take that goes along with it. So I know it's really fun. It's just it's a fun way to perceive lights and darks and shadows, because tone paper, I teach most of this all in my drawing club, but it's a great way to perceive highlights and shadows. So I'll be giving one of those away. I have some art supplies. I have this whole entire set. These are fantastic Gelatos Alternatives, brand new set to give away there. And this one has an awesome range of skin tones, as a matter of fact. Oh, and Amazon gift cards as well. There's so much for the party, you guys. Yes, yes, yes. Don't forget to use your, oh, good. So Joanne, it sounds like Joanne's has lots. Yes. Bryn is indeed a genius on tone paper. And she does them all in here. I know, she's the master. All right. Oh, someone got their first set of acrylics and gelatos. That's very exciting. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So I think that's all. Does anyone, I'm going to do a quick sneak peek of my club for my club people who are here to show them lessons coming up. So before I switch gears to talk to my club peeps, I'm addicted to gelatos. Gelatos are the best. I know they're so fun. Does anyone have any questions before I switch gears and show club projects? This is hilarious. This is me like every day. I've been so bad with books. I'm so naughty about buying books and art supplies, but also books. They're all art books. That's why it's the same thing, really. All right, before I switch gears, I have some fun sneak peeks. And just so you know, so the big art parties that I host every year are in September. I have the mixed media party. In the late winter, spring, I throw a party for my drawing club. And then in the summer, I do, we party for Celtic Collective. So those are my 3 art clubs, but I do these big fun workshops to kind of kick open doors. Just FYI, when I open doors for one club, I open doors to the whole school. So if you could just be sitting here not doing anything with mixed media, which is fine, but you're dying to get into the drawing club, on Monday, doors open to everything, the bundles, the clubs, the blah, blah, blah. So you can get in on Monday and everything's over at Awesome Art School. Oh, Patricia. Is that Patricia Vanneman? I know. You have to register your name with StreamYard. It takes 2 seconds. You can do it right at the top of the post. But that's just FYI. Jeanette, you are not alone. All right, I'm not seeing any. Oh, I know. Yes, you were telling me that you were just getting your acrylic. So I know. So Patricia Vanneman, who this Facebook user is, she is she is the master of water-soluble markers. So Tombows, she's the queen of Tombows. And Bryn is the queen of tone paper drawings and also Tombows. And a lot of other things. So yes. All right, I don't see any questions coming up. So where I have so many things around me. So lots of fun giveaway things. So yes, I'm really excited. I hope a lot of people play because it's so fun. The more the merrier for sure. Where is, oh my God. So my drawing club, laughing at your comment. Oh my God, drawing club members, I'm dying. I did this all morning. So we've been doing perspective in the drawing club. And I know I promised. Oh, there's Julie. Good. So I know I promised I was going to do, so we've been doing 1 point perspective. Oh, Donna Holmes got some records. Yes, yes, yes. Another record right here. We've been doing 1 point perspective, but we're doing only outside. And I promised for this week I would be going outside urban sketching, but it just cooled off. Like it just literally cooled off. So and also I've been dying to do an interior perspective. Is it best to take one course at a time? That's a hold on, I'll get to your question in a second. So I did this. Look how fun. I did this whole like retro themed interior. Oh my god, it was like I went down this wormhole of wormholes. So I hope you guys are excited. I know I'm not outside urban sketching this week as I promised, but I really had to do an interior sketch. And I was like throwing in the cats and I was just having so much fun. So this is your lesson for Sundays. And then we're going to change and we're going to do the whole Addams Family portrait one at a time, all 5 days in Sunday, for all the Sundays coming up in October. So I had to give you that sneak peek because I thought it was so funny. And I also scanned it before I colored it in. So it's like a really fun little coloring page there too, a little bonus page. That is the drawing club. I know I cannot wait for Addams Family. You're going to die. It's so funny. So funny. Oh, Candy, I'm sorry I've been in a funk. I think the workshop will totally help you. It's really amazing when a mass of people kind of walk through together and just like seeing it every day, step by step. It really is like such a strong community feeling. I love it so much. And just seeing everybody's work and seeing people be like, oh my God, I never knew I could make anything that was that beautiful. Like it's really cool. It's really fun. So I hope that helps lift your spirits as well. Oh yeah, Beth says it reminds me of the Simpsons Lounge. It's so true. I already lost it again. Oh my God, I'm like literally going out of my mind. So that was the drawing club. So I have 3 art clubs. If you were not aware, and they all focus on totally different things. So that's my drawing club, and we just draw. And we do way more than perspective. That's just kind of the unit we're on now, which is so fun. And I actually did interior design in graduate school, so it was so weird doing perspective. I'm like, it's been like 20 years. So, but I have my original drafting tools that I used in graduate school that I'm using for this lesson. So drawing club students, if you're here, I do highly recommend grabbing a triangle. If you have a triangle, see-through triangle, they sell them at Michael's. They sell them like at Office Max. It actually is really handy. And that was like a ton of fun. So the girl painting Monday, is day 2 the next day or the next Monday? No, it's Monday. Yeah, Jeanette said 6 days straight. It's Monday through Saturday, every single day, 6 days in a row. I release a lesson, and they're less than an hour a piece, so it doesn't take up your whole day. So my Celtic Collective. In the Celtic Collective, it's a joint run by myself and my Scottish friend Lucy Bryden, who's also an artist, and we're doing witches in October. And I'm teaching you how to make this amazing spells book from an altered book, in addition to 3 other painting drawings, and in addition to what Lucy has in store for you too. But this book is, oh my God, so much fun. So it's missing the little string. It's gonna have like a leather bound strappy strap that I'm still waiting to get. But I showed this in the Facebook group last night. But it's super altered. So I put in it like watercolor pages and scrapbooking pages, which is so pretty. So I'm going to be teaching you how to make this. And then I finally had a place to put my Brian Froud sticker. So in the Celtic Collective, we teach all things like fairy, fantasy, witches, sorcery. We're doing dragons in November. So some people are in 1 club, some people are in all 3 clubs, but it just depends on what you like to do. And then Mixed Media Society, I just do mixed media projects. And in Mixed Media Society, coming up in November, we're doing a whole steampunk situation because I am obsessed and I've been waiting to do steampunk. But it's great coming off the heels of the workshop because it's the exact same system that we're using for the workshop. We get to do this. But also then you have access to like a million other classes already. The clubs are just, they're giant libraries of all my classes since I've been teaching, and you just get access to all of them in those different little fields. Is that it? Oh, well, and I'll show you, because if you weren't able to make the Celtic Collective call, I'll give you a sneak peek at the other witches that we're doing in the Celtic Collective. We're doing this giant freaky one. So she's graphite and watercolors, but super easy watercolors. Like I do watercolors like in a very, very simplified way. So we do the graphite sketch basically to fruition, and then I just almost like color it in very simply with the watercolors on top. But the combination between the graphite shading and then the watercolors just like brings it all to life, which is super, super fun. Yeah, Misty says, I need them all. So basically the deal is if you do two, you get the third one for free is how that works. So it's pretty cool if you do want to jump in, and quite a few people are all in three. If they don't want to pick one, then they just pick them all. It's super good. Yeah, all of them have beginner aspects to them, all of them for sure. I have people coming to me who are 75 years old who have never painted in a day in their life. And so all three clubs are set up with beginner sections like start here. And then they all have a way to progress from 0 to intermediate to advanced in all three clubs. They're all set up a little bit differently because they're each very unique clubs on their own, but they all kind of make sense once you're in there. Yeah. Oh, Donna is one of those students who comes in and kills it. And she kills it because she does every single lesson and every single project. And that's like amazing. And the people that come in and do that usually do it because it's a homework. They do it because they're having like a blast, and then they get really addicted to it, and then they can't stop, and then maybe get really good. Like that's end of story. that's pretty typical of a lot of my members. They're like, wee, like where do I go next? So you can do the lessons in order in each club, or once you get going and you're like, oh, okay, I understand this, then a lot of people just skip around as they please, and that's also totally fun. Sandra said it is fun and it is addicting. It's so addicting. That's why I have 3, because I want to do everything. So I think that's all for my club people. I think that's all my new. Oh, and I am doing this tone drawing too for the my Celtic Collective people too. What's cool about the Celtic Collective drawings, that the lessons that I'm doing are that we do 3 separate lessons based on, well, they're really 2 separate lessons based on the same 3 references. So learning what tweaks you put in eyes, mouth, eyebrows to make somebody go from like evil to beautiful. It's like this teeny tiny little subtle things, and it like totally transforms the face. So that's kind of like a bonus little teaching thing there as well. Oh, thank you, Patricia. Oh, I'm glad. You tell your husband you're a rock star. I can verify that is true, because it is so true. And yes, they are so addicting. They're so fun. That's the thing. Oh, thank you, Lisbeth. I know I'm a little bit obsessed. I'm obsessed. It's so fun. And then I'm like, oh, I have to go draw. I have to go draw some cats. Can't be with you right now. Like, it's so ridiculous. It's so fun. All right, I think we're all caught up. So I will be going live every day next week at noon. So noon. But again, the lessons release at 8 a.m. the first day. It doesn't mean you need to be done by noon. It means you need to be done the next day by noon. So the first day will just be like kind of like this, hanging out. I will do a giveaway because I promised that I would. And I think I'll probably, because a lot of people won't have had a chance to do the project yet, I will just pick it based on a not participation, but based on maybe just the registration randomly. But then days 2 through 6 will be based on whoever's submitting photos. But again, you have 28 hours to submit your work. Oh yeah. Oh, there's no housework being done. That's how much. And actually, I got into art because I was so miserable and I was like, couldn't deal with any of that. And so I didn't. And instead, I painted. I love this. Not me. I don't know me either. My bed is back there. It's not me. Nope. Oh, good. Donna is getting some old album covers ready. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Oh, Patricia, you got your name in there. Yes. Awesome. Plenty of time to art. So good. I know, right? Yeah, I don't know. Nothing's happening in this house, I tell you that much. Although I do ruin a lot of weekends because I do finally have to face it after like 5 days of not doing it. Get a house elf, right? Oh my God, amen. I would pay for an elf. I would pay for an elf. They're known as brownies, Jeanette. Oh my God. Amen, Candy. Amen, sister. You and me both. You and me both. Totally, totally. All right. Well, I have kids coming home from school. I can hear them. And okay, just let me know. Any last questions? Does everyone understand how everything is played and everyone is excited to win? Oh, Linda asked, have you seen the book, The Land of Stone Flowers? No, hold on. I need to go look that up right now. It's been 1 minute since I bought a book. So, Land of Stone Flowers. Ooh. Fairy Guide to the Mythical Human Being. What is this? Amazingness. Hardcover, 24. It's right in my price range. Ooh, what is it about? Now I'm gonna go down this wormhole. Ooh, classic fairy tales get a refreshing satirical twist in this collection of illustrated stories in which gnomes, pixies, and other fairy folk share tall tales of the strange and unbelievable human world and its inhabitants. Oh, so fun. Ooh, that sounds really fun. Thanks for that. It's only been a day since I bought a book. Damn it. That is so funny. I am in North Carolina, so I'm in the Eastern time zone, Eastern Standard Time, New York time. Oh, you guys are so good. Thank you. All right. Well, without further ado, oh, good, Linda. Now I have to buy it because you told me you're in love with it and I can't resist. Oh, I know you're sorry, not sorry. Hilarious. All right, you guys. Well, I will be back here on Monday. I will send everyone who's in the workshop an email before 8 a.m. that says, hey, your lesson is out, so stay tuned for your email on that. And then in the meantime, if you would like to join, you can still join using that coupon code, but only for 2 more days. So grab it now. It's awesomeartschool.com. It's for the Art Deco Mixed Media Portrait Workshop. I love Art Deco is the coupon code to save you 60% off. And you guys have an awesome week. If you have any questions too that I didn't address here, you can feel free to email me, Karen@awesomeartschool.com. And yay, Candy, I will see you Monday. We are going to raise your spirits, my friend, whether you like it or not, just saying. Okay, you guys are awesome. I will talk to you on Monday back here noon, okay? Have a great weekend. Be safe, and I will see you then. Okay, bye, guys.